So that's us, up and packed, day 2. It's about 10 o'clock. Just down there, where past the white house on the left there, is the campsite. Here's the view. We're heading along here. On the other side of the road, we pan round, you get your first glimpse of Loch Lomond over there. So that's where we're going to be walking. Danger, curry face, keep out. Quarry. Oh. So as you come down the hill, you approach another bridge. The light bridges, trolls and all that underneath. But you need to make sure not to miss the little post here for the West Highland Way. Just as you come off the bridge there, I've seen other people talk about this being a little spot to wild camp. You can see someone's had a fire here just before you go up the hill. But when there's that campsite just down the road, I don't see why you would bother. I mean, it's only a £5 and you can get showers and toilets, water, you know, it doesn't seem like much point, but each to their own. When you get to the top of the hill, you almost expect a big viewpoint to open out, but it's at a power line and a road. But you can just see over there, that's where it goes, there's a post. Once you come from the hill over there, through the field, through that wee gate there, you cross the road and take a right, look for the little post here. And after that little post, it takes you down this quite pleasant little avenue, just next to the road though, unfortunately. But so we've just came along from there, and here's one to look out for. The sign is there, but I don't know, it's certainly not through that gate up there, so it has to be this way. Right, so here we are, West Highland Way. So you walk along that road a stretch back there. So once you come from the road down there, you walk up here, and just in past this gate, you can see someone's wild camping in there. So for you wild campers, there's another little spot. What do you make of that? Those lazy b****s are still asleep. 11 o'clock. Maybe they were on this valley last night or something, who knows. So you come up that track where the wild camping was down there, and it takes you up here onto this gravel path. In this open area, some sort of dogging area. But here's the West Highland Way marker, left, so along here we go. So from that track, you can see the views really open up. Looking down there, and there's this little bit of road, but we continue up here to the right. That's where the sign. Aye, so it looks like we're hitting the snow here, so might be in for a much colder night tonight than last night. It wasn't too bad last night actually. I was warm at one point and woke up, took my jacket off. Got like a thin down jacket. Then I got cold again about 3:30 in the morning and woke up to put it back on. But we'll see how we fare tonight then. Today's Conic Hill day, and as you can see I've got a dog, and it's lambing season, start of April. I think it's normally the first 2 weeks in April. You previously weren't allowed to take dogs apparently in the West Highland Way, but since there's been some changes to legislation and such, you can, apart from of course you need to adhere to any local rules such as this with the lambing. We might manage to make it up Conic Hill, but there should be signs up, if not, with a little detour, so we'll see when we get there. There you go, there's our first good glimpse of Loch Lomond. Here's a nice scenic dogging point. There you go, that's you looking right up the Schvein of Loch Lomond. And over there must be Conic Hill. Just to the right of me here, there's a little private dog and bolt hole. So they really do cater for all tastes up here, but if you're planning wild camping I wouldn't recommend it because you just never know what you're going to run into, to be fair. So that's the farmer just away, and if you look here you can see no dogs 3rd April to 30th of May inclusive. So it looks like we're not going up Conic Hill. However, I passed a wee sign down here saying that there's an alternative route to Balmaha, so it looks like that's the one that we're going to be taking. This guy. So there's Conic Hill from the path that I'm on. So for those of you who are going up it, that's where you'll be going. I don't know if you can see just right there. You can see some sort of trig point up there. Good views. I mean, look at the snow-capped mountains up in the background. It'll be cracking actually. Never mind. We're on this path, this mutt. Bring it here. Come on, bring it here. There you go there. Let's go. Yeah, so this is quite a nice little bit. Conic Hill, snow-capped mountains. Very autumn looking, the leaves, although it's spring. And there's this reddish building down there. It reminds me of France for some reason. Don't know why, I think it's that red building. Just expect to get a big cottage pie in the pub at the end of this or something, you know? So, if you take the low road to avoid Conic Hill, this is what you've got to look forward to. Not so good. Come on then. So that's us about a mile out from the Oak Tree Inn where we stopped for something to eat. Just walking along the beach just now, as you've seen, and a couple of miles going to reach the campsite, get pitched up, had a good feed at the Oak Tree there, so just settle in for the night. So it's at Cashel Campsite, yeah. And it's been raining. Ellie gave it a good call with waiting half an hour before putting the tents out because it was pissing down, but so we did, and we got a little break, so it's a little dry spell. One thing is that the ground here is really, really rocky, and I've wrecked a couple of tent pegs, especially these lightweight titanium tent pegs, putting them into the ground. So we've had to use a couple of rocks to actually batter them in, and titanium being sort of, what's it like? Hard, isn't it?
Really hard.
Yeah. So titanium being titanium, they bend really easily, so don't know, maybe if you're coming here that's one thing to bear in mind. Don't take titanium tent pegs because this ground's really rocky. Further down the road there's a caravan and camping campsite. Don't know what the ground's like there, maybe very similar, but yeah, just one thing to bear in mind if you're coming here. Take extra tent pegs or sturdy ones.